Hi there, it's Charlie, Mann of Great Legal Marketing, and as I'm recording this video, we are at March 20th, and the reason I want to state the date is because it's the middle of the COVID-19 outbreak, and things are changing pretty rapidly. So I want to make sure that everything comes with a little bit of context when we're talking with you. But what I really want to discuss is opportunity right now. And I know that there are going to be a lot of other people feeding you the idea of opportunity. So I don't want to do what I think other people are doing, which is make it seem like this is somehow going to be easy. This is going to require tough decisions. This is going to require leadership. But the good news is that if you are an attorney, if you own a law firm, you are in a fairly durable profession. We should be grateful for that fact. People still need lawyers. As a matter of fact, there are some problems coming out right now that will make lawyers even more in demand than before. If we look at some current trends in China, for example, there are a lot of divorces coming out of this crisis with people quarantined together, it creating a somewhat of a pressure cooker situation and bringing bigger problems to light faster than ever before. There will be all kinds of issues regarding employment law with changes to FMLA and other governmental regulations. Laws that are being passed literally as I'm talking to the camera right now. We're looking at crime still happening. As a matter of fact, there will be certain types of crime that may increase. There is the need for interest of people to get out on bond sooner than ever before, so that way they don't spend time in a crowded jailhouse. Yes, there are some areas that are trying to let nonviolent offenders go, but it's not all areas. We should be looking for how can you help your community and ultimately still have some economic opportunity in all of this, because you do employ people and you want those people to continue being financially viable members of your community, because through that you're going to help lift up the community at large. For estate planners, right now there are a lot of people who are unexpectedly having to execute on an estate plan, and those who don't have one may be a little bit more eager to get it done just in case. Now, of course, you have to prepare for the fact that there are some people who would more adamantly not prepare at this point. Actually, funny enough, my mother's mother, so my grandmother, my maternal grandmother, was one of those people who refused to ever sign a will because she felt that signing a will was essentially signing her own death warrant. So you will contend with that. However, there are people who need your services right now. For probate attorneys, there will be fights over estates coming out of this, and you should be prepared. Doing search engine optimization right now for events that may come to pass in the next 90 to 180 days, some possibilities like the employment law issues, you should be doing the search engine optimization work this very moment. If you have any extra time, publishing the book, preparing the webinar, writing the web content become essential to your marketing strategy, because it will prepare you for when people start doing those searches more actively. In immigration law, there's a lot of issues going on with immigration right now, and a lot of people are concerned about their immigration status. You should be writing content about that very issue, preparing people for what happens when immigration courts are open again and there are requests being granted. How do you navigate that system that may be more clustered than it's been ever, frankly? In personal injury, now is the time to take stock of the cases that you currently have, start doing your projections for future revenue. There will still be people out on the roads. Make sure that you still have your advertising running. Yes, monitor your numbers carefully, but there are going to be a lot of people who go into full retreat mode, meaning that there's a little bit more room for you to navigate, which is good. We'll probably see an increase in the cost of acquisition for some of these clients, but if you've already started marketing to a slightly more affluent, high-value client area, you'll be able to weather that storm. Yes, your profit margins won't be as great, but you'll be one of the only ones getting profit. In the medical malpractice world, obviously there are going to be some issues that potentially come out from all of this. You may want to be on the lookout for some emergency declarations that partially suspend medical malpractice cases regarding COVID-19. Think smartly about that. But there will be ancillary problems that arise from this, especially when you see in some places, non-essential surgeries being put on hold. That may reduce the volume of those particular cases, but could be issues elsewhere. Workers' comp claims are going to be a confusing process in all of this, and so all workers' comp attorneys should be preparing. We will quite likely see an increase in disability claims as well, potentially long-term health issues stemming out from the COVID-19 virus. So again, prepare. Get that content written now. Start the search engine optimization now. Don't wait. If you have any extra time on your hands, think about the opportunity and go ahead and execute on that. I guarantee you that this will be valuable time spent. You're going to see additional resources from Great Legal Marketing, particularly for existing members of Great Legal Marketing. That's our priority in how to navigate this and how to see economic optimism and opportunity in all this. Your leadership, by the way, in your community is more important than ever before. And we're here to promote that fact. We're here to, at large, tell attorneys you are the leader in your community. They need you. They need you to be providing great services, making simple adjustments like working from home. I know there's so much conversation about working from home right now. Ben and I are both focused on the bigger picture. The technological stuff, there are a lot of great people out there who can talk about the technology. Our own Tiffany Swedensky is fantastic with the technology. She helps set us up with all the work from home materials, but we want to be the provider of optimism, opportunity, and guidance on how to achieve both of those throughout the COVID-19 outbreak, however long it may last. We remain honestly optimistic in all of this, and we are very glad that we are working with attorneys. We think that the future is still very bright, and there is going to be a little bit of separation of the wheat from the chaff in this, which means you're going to see some law firms take a downturn. Be prepared to find opportunity in that. Potentially very good lawyers will come, quote unquote, on the market for less money than you would have had to pay just 30 days ago, 60 days ago. Good customer service people to be on your phones. Amazon is getting a lot of glory for the 100,000 jobs it's going to provide. Coming out of this, I bet law firms are going to be providing a lot of jobs as well, and that when we add it all up in the end, law firms will have just as big an economic impact on this country as any one of these major large tech companies. So again, keep an eye out for messages from us. We want to make sure that we are providing you guidance that comes from trusted sources. And so we're talking with a lot of entrepreneurs in a lot of other fields as well to see what is going on. But look for some guides, look for some templates, some courses that we are going to release for those of you who can put some more time into your marketing work. We're looking at courses on books, webinars in the marketing world, and then in the management world, some management structure, some finance. We're prioritizing marketing right now because we want to make sure that you are top of the pile in your community, that you are the winner in any type of marketing that is going on right now, which we see as a big opportunity for you. So, of course, since you're a member, or if you're a member, and reach out to me, reach out to Ben, reach out to us. We are here to provide solutions to you, and we look forward to continuing this conversation as this goes on. Thank you all.